Hey everyone, my name's PG or Team America, and here is my reaction to the 19.4.1 Hearthstone update, which is mostly affecting duels. There is a standard balance update where you can only target enemy minions with Hysteria now, which also makes the card weaker for duels, but I don't think there's much of a meta impact there. But it did change. But now, the headliner of the patch, the Duels Balance update, Outlander. Now, instead of just being passive, you have to pay 1 mana before you start playing the cards on the left or right side of your hand. So, you are not just going to be able to destroy people like you could in the first few games. And I think that I think it kills this hero power. But, because you had to play it so aggressively. So, rejoice, no more aggro demon hunter just ruining our days and then queuing back into them and then they ruin your day again. So, that is awesome. Now, the downside of that is I think that aggro demon hunter was the only thing keeping Death Rattle Hunter in check. So, that is my concern. Blizzard may have seen this preemptively, but I don't think they did enough. But we can see what they did, and we'll see what you guys think. So, the Death Rattle Hunter hero power trigger a minion's Death Rattle is now trigger a friendly minion's Death Rattle. So you can no longer trigger your opponent's anomalous or their anti-heal bots. It was incredibly situational when you would use it on your opponent's minions. I don't think this was really a balance change. I think people were just really sad and confused, so they changed it. Wait. Oh, it's trigger a random friendly minion's Death Rattle. Oh my god. Well, this can no longer go on YouTube. Trigger a random friendly minion's Death Rattle. Oh my god. Random. They did do their job. Holy shit. I can't read. This is huge. Huge. I wasn't going to put this on YouTube anyway. It's fine. But now it's not going on YouTube. Huge, chat. Huge. It's actually not that big, but it's a little big that you can't target it. Should I restart? Well, I don't even know if this should be a YouTube video because I don't know, maybe. Well, so should I start over or keep going? That's huge. Okay, well, I guess we can just keep going. So, like, so if you play the secret package and you have your mad scientist on the field, you can't, you're at risk of hitting it with your hero power. So, the deck will have to be played differently. I think it'll still be strong. But that's pretty big. I don't think it's devastating to the deck, though. I think it'll still be a viable deck. Might still be tier 1. But Bone Crusher, no, I was already leaning towards the 2-mana one, but now this just makes it so, Bone Crusher, it gets the Beast tag, which is nice, but they made it cost 2 more. So I'm not sure that... I don't know what cards synergize with Beast that... I'm just trying to think. I just actually noticed that it's got the Beast tag now. But, so, there's the 3... I think giving it the Beast tag made it so it had to cost 8 because of the 3-mana legendary that you can transform into a copy of a Beast. But, yeah, I think this just kills the card. There is the 4/3, or I don't know if it's in, like, you can copy a beast in your hand, but I don't think that that will be relevant. So yeah, I think you just run Death Strider. I think this is too much. Moving on. Fractured Spirits, old cost 5, new cost 4. Silence a minion, summon 2 copies of it. So, I mean, you can actually get a lot of tempo with this. So, maybe it can squeeze its way in. We'll see. Like, it is, like, just if someone plays, like, a 4-9 or something, and then you play this, you silence it, and you get... It's a lot of stats, potentially. I think 4 mana actually might make it playable. But it's only a might. Royal Greatsword. This... It was already a strong card. I think this might be close to the buff that the Revive Paladin needed. I think this might make Revive Paladin viable. Because before, the issue was just that it was too slow in the early rounds, but this speeds it up quite a bit, because the legendaries you're summoning from this are Tyrion, Ragnaros Lightlord, Corallian, and maybe Moonfang. Those are really strong. So, 5 mana, 18 damage. Like, we might have to run weapon removal because of this thing. It's big. Yeah, it's big. This might push Paladin into the meta. We'll have to see. But I think Paladin will be worth trying, because I was already basically only using this treasure. I think it's the strongest of the treasures, and now it's significantly better. Herald of the Skilled Ones now has a dragon tag. The only change that this does is makes it so Dragon Affinity will make it better. The passive, absolutely nothing else matters about doing this. So if you high roll Dragon Affinity, you are extra excited, but none of the dragons that it generates, none of the dragons that you can put in the pool, I think, matter. I don't think any of the cards matter if you're holding a dragon. The cards that you get if you go Dragon Priest can matter. So it'll help for that a little bit. But you're really all in on getting dragon buckets. Maybe it needed to have the dragon tag for the game to give you dragon buckets more often, so that could help. But and Dragon Priest is alright, so yeah, we'll see. And also, the thing that I have been asking for the most, the treasure pool updates. Cannibalism was finally moved from passive pool 1 to pool 2, which means that you will no longer get cannibalism in the first pool, and you have to wait 5 games to get it, which also means you can no longer get From the Swamp and Cannibalism, so you will be able to interact with your opponent's board. Which I think was essential to the game, and will make people hate the game a lot. No more auto 12-win runs. This was huge for the game. And Sandy's Surprise was removed. I like this, because it would create situations where you couldn't interact with your opponent's board at all. And it, like, so it was either, like, too good or just not impactful. So I kind of like it being removed. Also, with 2 passives being removed from pool 1, you should get good treasures, good passive treasures more consistently now. Especially with the change where they're, like, a little bit more targeted. So, like, you don't get weapon treasures and mage and stuff, so I think this is good for Duels, and I am very excited. But, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure you like, subscribe. I am really pushing hard to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I can actually make money from the ads that you guys all have to watch while watching my content. And make sure you check out when I'm playing this on twitch.tv every day. Twitch.tv/TeamAmerica. Thanks for watching.